some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crops galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here, and I am back for another crafty video. So today I want to make a tag. I don't know what, I've got bits of paper and card that were in my bits and paper and card stuff from when I tidied up my craft room, and I want to make a tag of some kind. Might put a window in it. I don't quite know what I want to do. I've got some ideas in my head, but not. So I thought I'd use this. That's quite interesting. I like that pattern on there. Oh, that looks like an elephant. Look, it looks like an elephant. So it's a, I hope you can see this, because otherwise it's one of those ink splot tests, isn't it? What can you see? So I can see an elephant, so that's its ears and its eye, and that's its trunk. But the problem is, it's crossed with a dolphin. So is it a dolphant or a dolphin? A dolphin or a elephant? An elephant? I don't know. It's one of them. It's an elephant or a dolphin. So I can't use that now, because now I've seen that. I'll have to use this side, but then it's ripped. So I'm going to use this bit. Oh, I tell you what, I'll put this bit on here. Is that the most interesting piece of that? Not really, but it'll do. I'll stick that on there, and then we'll put the rest of that on there. And I've set up my sewing machine, because I want to do some sewing. I want to. In my head, I just want to have some sewn elements of it. Not sewn elephants. That would be unfair. So we'll go with sewn elements rather than elephants. So, oh look, Christmas. When's this from? Blimey, where's this book come from? Doesn't say. It's 2023. Blimey, it's a while ago, isn't it? Let's flip it over. So we will glue. We say we're going to glue, because I don't know where the glue is. Oh, it's there. We will glue this to here first. So I think I've got two pieces. Are they two pieces that are the same? Oh my gosh, they are indeed. They will be perfect for me. I don't know why I'm singing, because it's not a song, but it keeps me happy, and therefore I can't go wrong. And Dr. Zeus is back in the room. Never read any of the Dr. Zeus stuff. Obviously I've seen films of the Dr. Zeus stuff, but I don't think it was really on my radar. I don't know when it came about, but it's never really something that I knew of as a child, I don't think. So yeah, sorry, just thinking aloud. So I was thinking, if I put that there, and then I can put this torn bit here, and it won't look so, it won't just be boring brown paper in the background. Brown card in the background. I can have that bit there. Yeah, we'll do that. So, oh no, Dave, try and get this right. That's sticky now, so I'll just move that out of the way. I don't know how wide I need this. Where's this going to go to? Too many questions, not enough answers. So anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you are doing wonderful things this wonderful day. I'm just going to draw something so I know where to glue. It's Sunday the something of August today. Sunday the 17th of August. I am on day 7 of gastroenteritis. I have lost an incredible amount of weight. Not the best way to lose weight, but I've lost an incredible amount of weight, and today I'm feeling okay. But I always think, so when I'm feeling okay, I think, oh, there we go, turned a corner, I'm feeling better. But then, bam, the next day I feel bad. So I cannot say that I'm feeling any better yet until such time as I feel better. You know, till it's more than one day. So I literally can go from feeling great one day and then feeling terrible the next day, or I can be 1 minute to the next minute. So at the moment, I've had a few consecutive hours of feeling okay. Still feel a bit hot and cold, so probably a bit feverish still. But I'm hoping I'm kind of like kicked it to touch, because honestly I can't go on like this. I feel so unwell and I never know what to eat because I'm still hungry. That's the thing. But yeah, anyway, so enough of my, like, you don't really want to know. Enough of the too much information stuff. I want to cut my what did I say? Elephant or my dolphin out so that I don't use it. I might use that bit there. I'm thinking these are going to go back to back, I guess. Anyway, we'll soon see. Should I put them back to back and make a big kind of taggy pocket, or I don't know. Right, okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all of this in this. Yeah, I will. And then put that on there. Oh, which way up should I do it? Which is more interesting? This side is more, for me anyway, more interesting. So I shall put that on there. I'll draw a line so I know where to put the glue to. I'm staying hydrated, by the way, so just not great. And I've had, you know, I think I've said this in the previous videos, I've had gastroenteritis before, but not like this, not for this long. 2 or 3 days normally, but like this is just horrible, and I feel queasy a lot. Yeah, TMI, always with the too much information, Dave. But you know, sharing is caring. Sharing gastroenteritis is not caring, though. So I won't share that. Don't worry. So I'll keep that to myself. In that case, sharing is not something you need to be doing, Dave. So. Vic's coming around tonight, so I hope he's prepared for me not to feel great, because, like, you know, it could be really boring spending time with people that aren't feeling great. But anyway, you know, I'm feeling okay at the moment, so we'll just get on with this. So actually, shall I put it like, do it that way around, maybe, and then we'll put maybe put a torn bit of book page that overlaps that bit. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's go down. So it's going to glue to, yeah, I'm kind of go to about there and there. Oh, I'm supposed to be using my glue book. Oh well. No, let's use the glue book, Dave, because that's the whole point of having it. So you don't get everything gluey. So yeah, I hope your week is going better than mine is. So I've been on leave this week, so of course it's not been great feeling like this. And I picked up my new car. It's not new, but it's new to me. And you know, although I've wanted to go and do things, I am very limited on where I can go and what I can do, because of not feeling great. You're kind of tethered. You don't want to go too far. So yeah. Anyway, so shut up with the constant narration about gastroenteritis. It's not very exciting. Let's move on. Oh, I'm having a real hot flush at the minute, so I might have to take a layer off. In fact, I am going to have to take a layer off. Let me just unclip for a minute, so just bear with me a minute. Take a layer off, put the clip back on, otherwise I forget to put the mic back on. Just have to take a layer off because I'm going to pass out if I don't. Oh, that's better. Okay, so, so I said about a bit of book page in it. Bit of book page. So if I do a bit of, let's take this off the top. Get rid of that. And then if I don't want to properly tear it, I want to, oh no, you see that's properly tearing it. I don't want to properly tear it, I want it to free tear. Like that, that's what I want. More of that. Let's go a bit of free tearing at the top as well. I'll pop that on there. Can't remember where I'm gluing to, but am I gluing the right side? I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, I wanted to do something with my sewing machine, and I think that's where this kind of stemmed from. So it's less about what it looks like now and more about what's going to happen. I don't want to make too many thick layers. That's the problem as well, because otherwise you can't sew it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sew one side and then the other side, not sew them together, because that'll be too thick. So that, am I happy with that bit? That I can cover that with something, can't I? So I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have a hole. Yeah, maybe I'll have a hole in it, as in not just a hole, but a punched hole, you know, a die cut hole. What have I got shape wise? I'm not sure, not happy with that. What else have we got? A square one, possibly. It's a possible. It's not square, actually, it's rectangular, isn't it? So for those people that want to come at me, it's not square day, it's rectangular. I know. Well, I quite like that one, so it's either that one or that one at the minute. No, I don't like them. I mean, like I do like, obviously I bought them for a reason, but I don't want it in this context, that's what I mean. Oh no, I was going to put that back. Not those. What else have I got? Have we got anything in here? What else have we got? So they're slides. We're not going to use slides today. My vintage slides, they need to go with my vintage things. Right, what else have we got? Got a rounded edge square, that one. Can't think what that's called. No, definitely not. Oh, maybe that. Quite like that, actually. Right, now, okay, let's make a decision then, Dave. Let's make a decision. Like, that's an easy thing to do, isn't it? So, that's an ask. So, Right, oh Dave, you left all of these out. All you want to do is make a decision on the shape. It's not like somebody's asking you to fly to the moon. So I think I'm going to do that. Yep, I'm going to do that. So I will get my thingy die cutter. That's not going to go through my sidekick, so I'll put that to one side. I'm going to make, I don't know how I'm going to make, but this is all my stuff for my Cuttle bug, and it's currently in an Adidas trainer box, which is not practical because I can't lift the box with all of this in because it's so heavy. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to make a little holster, a fabric holster where all of that sits together and I can lift it up like this. Whether I actually get round to it or not, I do not know. So watch this space, and if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. I will be talking about it for forever. So let's move them out of the way. Let's open this up. Okay, so we want to pop them on there, so it could do with them both being together. We don't want them to fall apart, do we? How are we going to make them stay together? Let's stay together, you and I forever. We'll just get Tina Turner to do it for us. So, oh, she's not with us anymore, is she? So she can't. Sorry. She would have done if she could have done, but she can't, so she won't. So I'm going to put these together. Hopefully they won't tear it, and if they do, it's just an extra layer of beauty, isn't it? So do I want it that way up, or do I want it that way up? No, I definitely want it that way up. Oh, I was thinking about having a tab. I was thinking like maybe an index tab on the edge. Do I want a tab, and how do I go about it? I do have a tab board, but I don't know whether I can use it. I've got this, and I don't really I don't always understand it. What do I want to do? Do I want to do? Right. I don't really know what I'm doing, so should we try it? Okay, so shall we have a tab? Yeah, let's go for a tab at the top. So we're going to go for I don't know. We'll just go there, I think. Wherever that is. Let's go there. Should we go there? I don't know. I don't know how you work this, so it doesn't work like that anyway. Can't get the thing apart. It's because it's too many layers. Don't pull the stuff off, Dave. Oh, alright then. Let's pull the stuff off, Dave. Peely, peely, gently, gently, gently. Good, excellent. Right, okay. So what do? I stick it in there and then I pull out my hair. I don't know what I'm doing. So if I put that in there, and I go like that, okay, yeah, so, and then, what, like, oh, I see, like that, but is that not right on the edge now? It is, but it's fine. Okay, so, oh, hang on, I need to replicate that, but do it the other way around, don't I? Or do I have it so that it looks like there are two? Well, actually, that might be good for being able to separate and yeah, Dave. So if I just draw around that bit there and draw around that bit there, I'll know where that is. and I need it to be more this way. So if I go, I don't know what I did last time, so this might not go right. So I'll go, maybe go there. It'll be what it'll be. Okay, Sarah. Which one did I do? Is it going to be in a different place? It is going to be in a different place. Which one did I do? Did I do that one? Oh, I did do that one. So I need to do that one again. So that's in a different place, isn't it? And then it looks like there's... Yeah, cool, okay. And then there's supposed to be a cutty thing on that, but I don't know whether it is, so... Oh, hang on. Is it in there? Oh, it is. There's a cutty thing here. Because that's a term. Cutty thing. There's a cutty thing. And then this somehow goes in here. Is it in there? Oh, it's there. And that goes up to that gap. And then from there to there. And then that should... Well, it doesn't peel off, so... But maybe if I pressed harder, it might. Don't want to press too hard and go and slip and then cut the tab off. Oh no, it's just because it's not very... Not great. Oh, and the reason why it's this weird colour is because it was in the window and it's got sun damaged. So... I'll just cut that bit then, shall I? Shall I cut it or shall I use a blade? I am a blade and I live in a maid. No? I am a mole and I live in a hole. Yeah. Yes, Dave. Shut up, Dave. Okay then. I will. As requested. There we go. Cool. Okay, so let's get rid of those little bits because otherwise they're just going to get in the way. Oh no, they're not. They are... That's a die. So they're going to go together like that, and then it looks like there's two tabs, and that means then you can get to the pocket. So maybe I should have covered that. Or I could just do it with... I could just ink it, couldn't I? I could just ink it. Let's just ink it, Dave. Right, make it just really dark, like that. There we go. And we might put a number on that before we put it together. Yes, okay, so that's that. Right, okay, back to where we were. So, I have a feeling that this won't go right either, so... More than a feeling. No, that's not more than a feeling. I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Yeah, shut up, Dave. I've got a feeling that you're really annoying. Do you want it there? No. I'm trying to use the grid to my advantage and try and get that a little bit straight. So I'll have it there, I think. Stick that down on there like that. See if we can get it to cut because it's multiple layers of thick cardboard. We'll see what happens. Oh, it went through. And it went through again. We'll do it again. And again. Has it cut through? Well, we've got a bit this side, so what I'm going to do, flip that up. Oh, come on. Behave. Pop that out. Put that back there, and put that there. Let's see if we can cut the next bit. Ugh! I do not have the strength because I've been so weak. for a week. I've been weak for a week. Hopefully this has cut it. I don't know why I'm optimistically closing that up like that's going to have cut it. Is it going to come out? Please, are you going to come out? Okay, you're not going to do that. But what I can do, peel this off really oh, no, ripped it already. That's torn it. So, oh well, we've got a new patch that we need to do something with. See, that is almost out. Do I then put that on there? No, we're not going to do that on there, because we are just going to run our blade around there. Cool, yep, that's out. So now we need to peel this off, hopefully without tearing this bit. But if it does, it does. You know, I should have taken the sticky off the washi tape. Oh well, we've added a bit of texture. Yeah, we've added a bit of texture to it. So what we will do is we will just kind of emphasise that with a bit of, in fact we will do it with a brush. There we go, perfect. And same on there. Oh, hang on, this is still glued together. It's not glued, but yeah, that's cool. That's good. Bit of texture. Cool. Bit of texture. We like a bit of texture. Texture. Yep, cool. Okay, so let's put that now away. That goes back in there. That goes in there. Go to bed in there. Thank you. That was more of a controlled fall. That. Pop the semicircle away, and it's there for another day. It's gone away for another day. Oh, Dave, shut up. And then what I'm going to do is I will. Shall I sew round here? I might sew around there as well, but I'll do each one individually. Yeah, let's do that. So I have my sewing machine ready to go. Does not mean to say that I am ready to go. You won't be able to see this, I'm afraid. So you're just going to have to trust me. I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but trust me. Is that the one I want? You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The one I need. Let's go back to number 11. Oh yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for that. Sorry for the singing. Oh no, go there. Oh, that's finger. I don't need that finger. Don't be daft. What do I need a finger for? Let's see how this goes. It was nice knowing you. It's been a while since I've done some sewing. Oh, I'm tangled round my wire, round my mic. Hang on. Let me get the foot pedal away from my mic. Okay. Foot pedal, remember, it's like driving. Don't press too hard, you'll go too fast. Are we ready? Are we ready? We are.
Just a dash of Dave turns white lies into vintage waves. Tea-stained dreams and coffee rings. He gives new paper ancient wings. Oh, the ink flows like champagne rain with distress stain. He charms the grain. Retro grunge, a soul so brave. Yeah, baby, that's the dash of Dave. He don't chase the future's fire. He's got one foot in the past, where the pages curl like whispers and the edges never last. He's a wizard with a sponge, got that walnut tone so fine. prophecy from a 1929. Hoop zoom, just a dash of Dave. From clean and crisp to lost and grave. Every smear a sweet mistake, and you every wrinkle time he'll fake. A little jazz, a little grime. He's bending space, he's warping time. What you toss, he'll tend and save. That's the dash of Dave.
Wow. One side is more successful than the other, i.e. this side, that I like, although, you know, let's face it, I'm not a sewist. A sewer? So, you know, I'm just quite happy that it's complete. You know, it's an ugly thing, but, you know, who am I to talk about being an ugly thing? So, let me just stop saying so, Dave, because you've been sewing. I just need to get rid of this bit here. There we go. Cool. And snip off all the extra bits. Don't mind having a few little bits hanging, but miles of it is not needed, not required. There we go. A little bit off. Bit of hair trimming. Pop that to one side. Might kind of bumble bunch that, so, and stick it on somewhere, kind of just cover up the mess. It'll take more than that. So in here I was thinking I might have a bit of transparency, a bit of so just bear with me. I found my transparent stuff, so I was just thinking about cutting a piece out. How big do I need it? About there. Might be a bit big. Tis a tad too big, but hey, it's fine. Cut to about there now. And put that. Thinking kind of inside. Will it cause a problem if you're putting something inside it though? I might have to kind of cover the inside so it doesn't. I don't know. We'll see whether it gets in the way first. But I'm going to cut another piece out because I want both sides to be covered. So stick that down. Right, what am I best to stick this with? Right then, what am I best to stick this with? Because I want it to stay on there. That's the thing. I'm inclined to use a bit of super glue. You know me, I'm so terrified of super glue. I used to be so terrified of super glue, and now I'm just like, I'll just use a bit of super glue. Like, this could go horribly wrong. I probably will. How wrong can this go? Let's not go there. Let's not even tempt that. So, don't want to use super glue. Don't know. Let's just see if we can draw around this. Can you see that? No, of course you can't see. I'm trying to use pencil. We're not using super glue. Dave, stop it with the super glue. You're pushing your luck now. So let's get a bit of. Let's get a fairly new vintage photo. At least one that's got some ink in it. There you go. That's one. We will ink around there. Oh my gosh! Not next door, but like neighbours. Obviously they're not directly next door, but like now somebody's mowing the lawn. I've had people revving their engines all day. Honestly, goodness sake. Or well, actually, they might not be mowing the lawn. It might be one of those micro aircraft things. Or it could be somebody drilling. I don't know. I can't tell. It's not, I'm not very good at these guessing games, so as you could probably tell. So I'm putting a faux kind of line there, almost as though that's an actual tab that's attached rather than just already there, like part of it. So a bit of grungification on this. Bit of grungification, right? Okay, so you're not using super glue, Dave. You are a liability as it is, so we will use a bit of this glue instead. So this is a mixture of the 3-in-1 with Kalal to kind of just thin it down a bit. Put that on there. Oh, I tell you what, instead of actually covering the whole thing, I could just put a bit of gummy tape. Not gummy tape. It's obviously there's no gummies were harmed in the making of this, but you know what I mean. Gummed tape on there. Let's do this. We might put that bumble bunching on while we're thinking about it. Apparently that's what it's called, bumble bunching. Well, actually, bumble bunching is, you know, when you get it all caught up in your sewing machine, it all kind of goes like that in a bit where you've gone backwards and forwards over it. That's bumble bunching, apparently. So, you know, I found that out years ago, but like, I can't attest to having used it very much in a sentence, other than when I'm talking about craft. So, like, so I'm telling you because, like, otherwise it's one of those words I don't get to use. So. Bumble bunching, and we'll do that again with a bit of like bit of patternification. Yeah, Dave, that. And then again go. Remember, we're Buffalo Girls, so we go around the outside. Anna Cherry told me that, so I have no reason to doubt what she said. So I'll pop that on there. I don't know whether you can hear that noise, but it's driving me insane. Okay, where's my roll of sticky gluey, gummy, tapey stuff? Oh heck, where is that gone? Did that get moved as part of the tidy up? Oh, we'll use this one instead. So this one is already glued. It's already gummed. This is the modern version of gummed tape, because this one is not gummed. This one is glued, so it's already sticky, but it will suffice and do the job. So I don't want it to be this thick though, this wide I mean. Whip it down so that can go on there. No, that's still too wide. It will cover the window if it's like that. I guess I didn't need it on the bottom bit because it's not going to get snagged coming out. It's going to get snagged going in if you put something inside it. Put that across the top. I guess it's better actually using this rather than having to lick it. Do I need anything down the side? Don't really, but I might as well use this bit up. Just don't want it over the window. There we go, like that. That's fine. So just stop it from when you're pushing something down. It's not going to catch on that edge. And then we'll do the same on this piece. Oh, that's more like the width. I'm going to go across the top. It is lovely. That's going to go across the bottom. And a bit of this either side. No, too wide. It's going to cover the go over the window. Go there. And then we've got a little bit left, but I'm sure we will not, you know, get too upset about its demise. So pop, I'm going to definitely pop that on that bit there because I don't like that bit there at all. Just put that bit of bumble bunching together on there. Perfect. So, well, faux bumble bunching. We'll put that together. And then we should maybe put, should we put something? No, we won't put something inside there because this we're making this into a pocket, aren't we? So it's going to have something to go in it. Oh, we coloured that bit, but we didn't colour this bit. So, and I also need to rub out the pencil line that you can still see on that tab. Cool. And we will make that inky. So that's going to go like that. We'll actually ink that a bit more. Ink it so it's got a darker edge. Oh, now somebody's setting off fireworks. Because, of course, you know, like, why have one annoying noise when you can have 25 different annoying noises? Sorry, I got itchy nose now. So, let's have a number kind of sticking out of it. What's that? Is that a number? I can't tell whether that's a number or a... That says vintage. What does that say? No idea. Let's just stamp that and see what it turns out like. Oh, it says something, but I don't know what it says. I think that's the point. We don't know. So we will. Let's just. Shall I do it on something? I don't even know which way up that goes. Oh, it says 9th of November 1999. What? I don't want that. I don't want 1999, although you won't see the whole thing, to be fair. We'll just put that on there. Okay, well, you're not going to say any of that, are you, Dave? There we go. That's fine. We will have a number in a different colour, maybe a red this time. Nope. Don't want that red, or actually I've got a deeper red, haven't I? It's a bit sparkly. I've got it from a charity shop, and it was already contaminated with look, contaminated with glitter. Not my kind of thing, but if I up is that number, let's try. Not that way. That way then. I'll put that number on there. There we go. We'll have that like that. We will also have a number on this bit. We will do that in, what does that say? Approved. I could go approved. Yeah, we could go with approved, couldn't we? We could have that on there. Approved. We can have another thing. Let's see, what else we got. We won't use that this time. We will go. Let's go with the green because we've got green in the thread. We'll go with that. Yeah, oh, I didn't check whether it was the right way up. Good job, it was. So that's the back. So now we need to have some numbers and things on this bit. So we'll go number, we'll do that in green. Like that. We will, I quite like that approved, although what else have we got? What else have we got, Dave? Where's that piece of paper? There. Quite like that as well, but that's not, no, we'll put that, oh, let's put that on here. Yeah, that's good. And we will, where's the approved bit? I can't remember where that was. Where was it? What? Well, oh, it's on there. Doesn't take much to fox me, to be fair. So, oh, up the wrong way. Of course it would be. Let's see if we can overstamp it the right way up. But yeah, there you go. That's fine. And we will, maybe we need something else there. We'll do it in blue though, I think, if we're going to do something else. What should we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hey ho, up she rides it like shut up, Dave. No, don't want to use that. Don't want to use that. Used that already and that. What else we got? Oh, we've got another number here. I just stick all the little numbers around these things and then I can just use them whenever as I feel. Right, try doing it the right way up. That's the right way up. There we go. Cool. Do you know, we spend ages trying to get things looking random, don't we? As crafters, it's funny. I find it hilarious that I spend a lot of time trying to get things looking random when actually it's staged rather than random. And I think, what else should we put? It feels like it's missing something, doesn't it? Maybe it should have another pocket. Maybe it should have another pocket. That's what we need, a pocket. We'll have it smaller so we're not covering up the lovely sewing. The lovely sewing. So is that going to be too... No, oh no, that's going to be perfect. So if we have that with maybe a divot in this time. Yeah, so I'm going to put... Which piece? Ooh. Let's go with that, so that's facing out. So we'll glue that down. So I'll put glue on the back of this, I think, is the thing. Where's my glue book? There. No, the lid's on that, Dave. Oh well, never mind. It's only a few thousand people you've just made an idiot of yourself in front of, but there we go. Hot, you know. What's that between friends? We're going to put it so it's kind of there. Let's move that out of the way. Put the lid back on that so that I can use it again with the lid on. I don't think that cut that other piece. No, it didn't. Naughty. Did it cut the side? It did. That's fine. So we want it to be. But well, let's go to about there where that line is. Although we want to make it straight first, so let's make that edge straight. So let's make all of the edges straight, actually, Dave. Let's try that first. That bit. That bit. And then where do we want to go? We want to go to about that line there. Or Do we want to get... Actually, now I've cut it. Actually, yeah, let's do... It's the wrong side, Dave. Let's go. Let's cut it to that line there. And we'll put it on the other way around. And then it's not looking too samey. Should we round the corner of it? No? Yes? No? Yes. Tune in next week when I've made a decision. Yes, let's cut the corner. There you go. Just a nice little corner, not the top corners. We want to put a divot in the top. Get my hole punch, not my hole punch, but my... Oh, you know, that line is almost in the middle. We might just use that as our guide. There we go. Not a hole punch. What's it called? A punch. It is a hole punch. It's making a hole, so it's got to be a hole punch. It's not half a punch. That's a fact. Shut up, Dave. It's getting delirious now. I am having a bit of a hot flush though, so do we want to... Oh, I feel like I'm going to need to sew this as well, folks. Sorry. You're going to have to bear with me. I'll be back in a second. Right, I've done that, so I've sewn it. I've just sewn around this edge because I think then it looks like it's been sewn on rather than just looking sewn, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to do it like that. And I think maybe it needs something soft to soften it up. So maybe a flower of some kind. I need something that feels a little bit less industrially. You know what I mean. Industrially. I can't say that. Industrial-y. That's probably not a word, Dave. That's why you can't say it. Why can I not get in this pocket? Oh, there you go. It was stuck at the bottom. There's one particular flower I was trying to pull out. That one. I could cut that down, couldn't I? So that maybe I should have put that on before I sewed it. Yeah, maybe I should have done, but you know, hey, I didn't. So, maybe put that on there, or should I put that on there? Oh, I'll put that on there because then that kind of sits better on there, and I don't have to cut it down. Because I'm a wuss, so maybe put that on there. I quite like that on there. Don't know what I should put them away before I closed it up, but there we go. There we go. What else? What else we got? What we got? Do we need anything else? What else have we got? Should we put a person on it? I don't know. Should we put a person on it? Is it the right kind of thing to put a person on? I don't know whether it is. Yes, I'm going to put that on there. So I'm just going to ink it so it looks right. What I might do is... Do I want to put that on there, or do I want to make it look like it's been sewn on? So I could make it look like it's been sewn on, or even go over the bits that it sits. So when it sits down, it sits over this sewn line. So I could fake it. I won't fake it until I've actually glued it down because it might move. Yeah, I might do that actually. So I'm going to stick that on there. I might put up... No, don't use that, Dave. No, not that. Where is it? There. I might put a word on as well. So pop that. Oh, pop that on there. So I might do. Like that, and try and make it look like it's sewn through there. Okay, cool. Happy with that. Going to pop that in on there. And glue around these edges, the other side of the where the sewing is, the thread. That's what I mean. Pop that on there. Think it needs something to hold it down because it needs to make contact, which it won't do because that thread otherwise. So I'm just going to get a brick, move that out of the way for a minute, so we can ink this down as well. And I could do the same with the faux sewing of this one as well. Put that maybe on there. Oh, we could go a bit higher. No, we'll get. Oh, should we do it that way? Go like that. Does it matter? Not really. Is there a way up for it? Does it matter? Can you tell? No, I can't. So it's going upside down, I'm afraid. So, oh, actually, I think it's supposed to be that way. So anyway, because the writing on the back is this way around, so. Which would mean that it was that way. So do I put it that way? Oh, go on then. I'll put it there. The writing decided. And then maybe this is the side if we're going to put a vintage, a person on. Although, let's have a look at these vintage adverts. Is there a vintage advert we can use instead? Is there a vintage advert that I would like instead? Not that it's far too big. Nope, not a vintage advert that made me go, ooh. But we might have a bird that might make me go, ooh. Birds that make you go, ooh. Are they? No, that's not a bird. They are not birds. These are not birds, Dave. Where's my bird box? Oh, it's there. It's lower down. How did it get so far down the pile? That's the interesting factor. How did it get so far down there? Birds, right. See if there is a bird that makes me tickles my fancy. No. Quite like that goose. Is it a Canadian a Canada goose? A Canada goose. Go over like a Canada. Try again. Canada goose. Yes, quite like the Canada goose. Puffin. He's a huffing and a puffin. The puffin's quite fun, but no, I think I'm going to go with Canada goose. No, I like the goose. I'm going with the goose, I think. So, yeah, doing it. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. We'll have some words on this, I think. Right, this should now be glued down. Oh, no, it's not. Well, it's glued at the bottom. How annoying is that? So, squeeze of even more glue. Right. Now, let's see if we can get that to get glued down. Right, okay, let's think of some words. We've got birds sorted. Let's put that up there for now because I can't get it back. Words. No. Maybe embrace the journey feels kind of right. It doesn't feel like it fills much though. Don't want to cut his neck off. Maybe that'll go on the other side. Maybe that's the thing. Travel the world over to find the beautiful. I mean, that's perfect for a Canada goose, isn't it? They kind of do travel, don't they? They're more travelled than I am, that's for sure. Keep room in your heart for the unimaginable. No, we're going to go with travel the world, I think. Although I do feel like it also needs something else on there. Do you know, it just doesn't feel like it fills it. Well, I don't know why he's still out there. No, he doesn't go, so... Although you don't want to overcomplicate it, Dave. Do you? Do you want to overcomplicate it? Do I want to overcomplicate it? Do you want to overcomplicate it? Does anybody want to overcomplicate it? I don't want to overcomplicate it. So I'm going to make this a bit more creamy coloured, so it kind of fits in. But then maybe make the edge a bit darker. So I will use ground espresso. Is that going to be too much? It's going to be less than scorched timber. That's for a fact. I've kind of rubbed off what I put on. Yep, that's good. We'll put that on there. No, we're just going to commit, Dave. You need to be committed. Carry on like this, you will be. Yep, so they're going to pop that. Oh, hello. Pop that on there. Got a bit of our bumble bunching at the top. Hopefully we've made a connection this time. And we have. I think it needs to just be left a bit though, Dave. Don't keep playing with it, because it will just keep coming undone. There we go. So, and well, we're going to put Embrace the Journey on there. But where? If I put it there, it's going to get in the way of the pocket. Do you know what? I don't think it needs it. I think that is fine. So we will then, I think it's going to go into our pile for a Finish It Friday. It might actually need sewing down it properly to make connection, but never mind. So we're going to put this back to back, and it'll probably go in a Finish It Friday to make some things to go in it. That's probably how we're going to leave this today. So I'm going to learn my lesson from that. I'm going to use this to glue it down with. And then hopefully it will make better contact this way. So I've got the tabs at the top rather than having a divot. There is a chance that it might all squeeze out when I put it together, but we'll find out soon. So I might just do that, pop that on there. I wanted to make as much coverage as I can. Hang on, get another brick. Okay, I'm going to tidy up and come back. There we go. I have finished. So I really like it. It's definitely different from what I would normally do. I like the way it's turned out. You don't need a divot because you've got the two tabs at the top that kind of tells you that there's a space there. Obviously there's a window. We can put something inside when we do it on a Finish It Friday. Quite happy with my faux sew. My faux, again with the rhyming. I like the way that looks as well. I like the fact that the quote is on the back. and that is the front. Although it could be either way around, couldn't it? So, but yeah, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. So I'll stop saying about sew because there's a lot of sewing on it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's going to go in the Finish It Friday pile, and you will see it again at some point when we make something to go in it. But yeah, when I did press it down, some of that Kalal did squeeze out, but I'm fine with it. And yeah, there we go. I'm really happy. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, tell me by giving me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you all in the next video. So my name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Lots of love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you very soon. Bye. Bye.